Good morning, Ellie Mae and Jethro. You ready to come out on this beautiful spring day? Come on. Look at that. You can have a bath today? We'll have a bath. You gotta bath the other side of your body there. Get right in there and bath. You guys are only bathing your heads. Jethro! Watch out! Morning, ladies! Come on! Here we are! Okay. Here we go! Go find them! There you go, Ellie Mae. Find them. Go get some, Jethro. Everybody's job to have fun, enjoy the day, the beautiful weather. Yeah, you too, Jethro. You have fun today. I got a question for you.
Gotta take me my towel.
Did you take my last Diet Coke in the fridge?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, well, you know that's grounds for divorce. Even my friend.
Where do I sign? I got my own channel now. I'm going to just sign away.
Even my friend said that's grounds for his divorce. They agreed with me.
Well, then they must not be that secure.
Don't drop that towel, because I got to stay way up for the world head. Okay, guys. Oh, I've been doing quite a bit this morning. I'm trying to get everything done so we don't have to worry about any cleaning for the next few days. So I got a few loads of laundry folded. I got the bed made. I got some dusting done. I have to do a big dusting in the bedroom, and I have to do my desk. I just turn my head and everything's splattered all over my desk for some reason. So we're making Bruce's lunch. And then oh, please stop. I'll show you his lunch when I'm done. Okay, we have ham and cheese sandwich, pepperettes, fruit, cheesies, and cookie. That's Bruce's lunch today. Okay, I'm doing a real good dust down of my desk. But this is my new pledge I bought. Make sure it's English. Pledge Revive. Moisturizing oil. Conditions to look like new again. But it's fine. It's the amber and argent scent. This smells like musty. Do not try this brand. The smell. Amber and argent scent. It smells musty. I'm telling you, it's musty. It doesn't smell pretty. It smells musty. I'm so disappointed. Okay, I got that done. It looks empty now. Oh, now I gotta go do the bedroom one. And then we're gonna sit down and have some chips and dip. Okay, the gang's all here. Here you go. Ellie Mae, be nice. Okay, literally, I'm not joking. This is musty. Smells musty. Oh, I'm so disappointed. I don't know how long I could use this before I'd have to buy another different kind. What a... Oh, I never smelled so... Oh, it reminds me of my grandmother's house. Oh. Okay, guys, I got all the dusting done. I got my candle burning because that end dust stunk. It smells. Oh, I got all that dusted. That over there dusted. This over here dusted. Oh yeah, I got everything dusted. In the dryer, or look in Dad's drawer. I can't tell their clothes apart. I can't tell their underwear apart. I'm always guessing. Whose is this? Who's that? You know, happens when you get grown boys. Okay, we got a couple chips and dip. I'm writing our grocery list, guys.
Did you just put these in there?
Dad did this morning. He put my laundry away. Those are yours?
Yeah, those are mine.
He does the same as me. We're terrible. I don't know. You gotta get a certain color, I think.
Well, I have light blue. I have red. I have
I don't know.
colors, and you guys still.
I gotta put diet. Pull up diet. I'm gonna try diet Pepsi Zero. This is what I have to have right now.
What?
Because Dad drank my last Coke Zero and he laughed.
He didn't wear these.
He didn't wear them. You don't have to worry. I tell you, I can't tell their clothes apart. That's why you guys should do the laundry. You would know. I got one load in the dryer, one in the washer. That's it. We're going to be done the laundry until for the weekend anyways. Okay. Yes. Somebody reminded me, put nozzle. Is that what you call it? A nozzle? A nozzle for the hose? Nozzle for hose. Yes, definitely need that. I didn't, their water was good today, so I didn't have to do it, but I'm going to have to do it tomorrow. So when we go shopping, we're going to have to remember. I hope Walmart has it and I don't have to go into Canadian Tire too. Nothing worse than having to go from one store to another. Okay, that's my book. Okay, I'll tell you the ending. This is my new one. The woman I was before. Costco, cheap books. Yeah, good prices. But like, who wants to go to Costco now? They're opening it up for the vaccine there, and there's already a line up around the building. Is it going to be farther around the building now? Because people are waiting in line for a vaccine? I don't think Costco should be doing that. Leave it to the grocery part. Okay. So, she ended up in the hospital, okay? She recovered. She had smoke. She inhaled smoke, right? She didn't get burnt at all. So, she got released from the hospital. She's like, okay, I have nothing now. Nothing. So one of the neighbors seen her and said, you come stay with me. So she was staying at, I think, what was it? I forget the name. Kelly? I think her name's Kelly. Staying there. Anyways, she got the call. Okay? It's a lawyer. They said, well, we wanted to talk to you. Okay? So, because Eddie said that his wife was dead, and he confirmed it and everything, to take over her business and everything, it took a while, but he managed to get it all in his name, all her money, and so he had all that money in all her business. Well, apparently the lawyer said he put everything he owned in Jane's name. Now we're talking like millions. Millions and millions. She couldn't believe it. She couldn't believe it. So she said, can I sell that company? What company she owned? She said, like, you can do whatever you want. So she got all that money. She bought herself a small house out in the country with her dog that was his dog, actually. And she lives there. And she said she doesn't want to live high life, like a rich life. She tried that and she didn't really like it because of what happened. She's going into town with groceries, okay? She swear she turned and this car went by. She swore it was B and Eddie. And so she's like, seen the investigator, right? A woman. She said, did you recover the bodies from the fire? And she said, no. There was only a few teeth that they could identify with. So when she knocked him in the head with that silver pineapple, she knocked a few of his teeth out. So she was thinking, my God, did they survive? Did they survive? And she shook her head. She said they couldn't have. But she said, you never know. Those could have been the few teeth I knocked out of them. And they didn't find anything else, any remnants of their bodies or anything. So she didn't know. And that's how it ended. That was a pretty good book. I left a lot of stuff out, so if you want to read it, go ahead. I left a lot of things out. This is my new book. Of all the emotions, single mother Kate Jones expects to feel as she walks into her brand new house on Parkview Road. Hope is the most surprising. She has changed her and her daughter's names, moved across the country to escape the single mistake that destroyed their lives. But Kate isn't the only woman on the street starting afresh. A warm whirlwind, Giselle, with her busy life and confident children, and sharp, composed Sally, with her spontaneous marriage and high-flying career, are the first new friends Kate has allowed herself in years. While part of her envies their seemingly perfect lives, their friendship helps Kate to leave her guilt behind. Until one day, everything changes. Kate is called to the scene of a devastating car accident, the consequences of which will test everything the woman thought they knew about each other and themselves. That's what I'm reading now. Now, if we go to the mall, I might go to Chapters and get a few books there too. I'm gonna go eat my chips, and then we're gonna get in the kitchen. We're making sirloin steak. No, we're not making sirloin steak. We're making, what do you call that? With gravy. I'm using up the I have frozen hamburger patties, and they shrink like to this. So I said I'll make what do you call that? With gravy, You're supposed to have onions too, but I don't have any onions or mushrooms. Do I have onions on my list? Yes, I do. Mushrooms. What do you... Excuse me, what do you call that? What do you call that gravy? I'll think about it. I'll let you know. Okay, Salisbury steak is what I was thinking. Yeah. I have these hamburgers I gotta use up. And so I'm gonna make gravy, and I'm gonna use dehydrated onions and instant mashed potatoes. Yeah. Doesn't sound very good, but it'll be good. I don't even know if I have dehydrated onions. I gotta look. That's what's gonna be for dinner tonight with corn. I got them shrinking down, eh? I could just barely fit the one in the pan. Now I can fit 3, going on 4. I got, how many? I guess I got 5 hamburger patties. It'll be dinner for Bruce's work. Lunch work too. Yeah, I'm using these up. We got these at Costco. The frozen hamburgers. They seem to shrink down to nothing though. Remember, I could barely fit 2 in the pan. Now I could fit 5. Just threw some onion, dehydrated onion on top. I have mushrooms. So after this, I'm going to take this out and then fry up some mushrooms. And then put it in a casserole dish. So it'll all go together. And I'm going to make instant potatoes. I really need to go to the grocery store. And a can of cream corn I found in there. Well, I have lots of cream corn. I thought, well, cream corn would go good with it. So that's what I'm doing. I'm using powdered milk because I don't have any milk. And then we're going to add powdered. These potatoes are really good. I just want a real potato though. We haven't had, I'm going to pick up some potatoes when we go shopping. Haven't had a real good baked potato in a while. That sounds yummy. Let that sit and that'll be ready when dinner's ready. Okay, I'm going to put these patties in here. And then I'm going to fry up my mushrooms. And then I'll make gravy to go in here. We'll have Salisbury steak. Now Bruce says, my mom made it with tomato sauce. I don't know. I've never heard of that. If you have, let me know in the comments below. It's not very often I make Salisbury steak, but he's like, when my mom made Salisbury steak, she used tomato sauce. I don't know. Okay, now I got some mushrooms going. Put a little beef bouillon in there with them. And we're going to add them to the pan as soon as they're done. Okay, now I'm just making some brown gravy to go in the Salisbury steak patties. And then we'll get that in the oven. Where's my spoon? Oh, there it is. Yeah, just thicken this up a little bit and throw it in the patties and we're all set. Well, I'm not really, doesn't really have to be thickened up, just melted, like mixed together. It'll thicken in the oven. Got a chunk there, gotta get rid of. Okay, let's pour this on top. I'm not your best Salisbury steak girl, but I'm trying. I'm going to cover this up and cook it in the oven for a little bit. Hopefully the gravy will thicken right up. I'm heating up 2 cans of cream corn, because I'm pretty sure there'll be leftovers. Yes. 1 can just didn't seem to be enough. I'll put a little butter and salt and pepper in there too. Okay, dinner. Let's plate this up and give it a try, you guys. Nate's eating chicken, of course. There it is. Done. I don't know if it looks very good, but it's gonna taste good, I think. Okay, here we are. Oh, do I need another light on? I don't think I do, eh? I don't really like pink on me. It doesn't bring out my beauty. Blue's more my color. Okay, let's give this a try. I was talking with Bruce last night. He was a little upset. One of his, well, not really. It was his brother's friend died. And it's so funny that he's been calling here talking to Bruce like he's drunk half the time though. I think he died of cirrhosis of the liver. But we've never heard from him in years. Bruce's brother died in a swimming accident, so hopefully he'll see Bruce's brother up in heaven. Not a swimming accident, boating. They were hunting on the lake and the boat went down. But the guy that Bruce was saying passed away was his brother's friend, but he's been talking to him for the last few weeks, and Bruce was going to go over there on Friday night after work. Because he said he had some greenhouse stuff, because he's had to sell his house. So he had to find a place to get rid of a lot of stuff. And he told Bruce, I have greenhouse stuff, I'll give it to you. And then Bruce said, okay. And then Bruce talked to him and said, well, I'm going to come over and get that stuff. He said, okay. What did I say I wanted? A case of beer? I would have said, oh yeah, but Bruce said, no, you told me it was free. Anyways, he didn't go because the furnace, I had called him at work. I said, you got to come home on Friday night after work. I says, our furnace isn't working. It was like 64 in here. It's so funny. When it's 64 outside, you're like, oh, t-shirt, short weather, bring out the flip-flops. When it's 64 in your house, you're like, oh my gosh, it's freezing in here. Now it's down to 58. It's weird. Yeah, so he actually come home. I don't know when he died exactly, but I was glad that Bruce didn't go. He hadn't seen him in years, but he's been calling the last few weeks, talking to him. I guess he was really old. He was down to like 100 pounds. They drank. A lot of people, Bruce knows, drank themselves into the ground. Bruce never was a drinker. I was lucky. Yeah. But I don't even know if he'll have a funeral with the COVID and that. I don't know. anyways, we were talking about craft dinner. I said, I don't remember. Did your mother ever cook craft dinner? He's like, never. I said, craft dinner or SpaghettiOs. I said, did you ever have SpaghettiOs? Never. We always had craft dinner, SpaghettiOs, ravioli, all that. But he's like, my mom cooked. I said, well, you know what? I said, your mom stayed at home and cooked everything. Yeah, but my mom had to work all the time. So she needed convenient food in her life. I started thinking, because if I went over for dinner, which was not very often because I used to be like Nate, I never would eat anything. I would be so fussy. I'd diet like peanut butter and jam sandwiches, French fries, and yeah, I was the same way as Nathan is right now. But if I'd go over for dinner, I'd be like, oh, please, hope they're not serving raccoon tonight. They were hunters, and they put what they hunted on the table. Yeah. Bruce loved it all. I was like that. No. Usually I got cooked a piece of chicken or something, but I don't know how long it took me before I started trying different things. I'd be just like Nathan, wishing I could, move forward and eat something like everybody else is eating, but it's so hard. When people had toasted tomatoes, I'd make toasted peanut butter and jelly and pretend that they were toasted tomatoes. Because I wanted to eat it so bad, but I couldn't. Yeah. So, I don't, that's why I don't force food on Nathan. I was the same way. But can you imagine never having KFC, KD in your cupboards? Bruce's mom was a true housewife. Bruce's dad worked at Ford's. He wore t-shirts to work. She'd iron them. You'd see her ironing his Ford t-shirts. And she always had a nap during the day. Yeah. Her nap. She always had a nap. She was a wonderful lady. And boy, did she suffer. Yeah. Suffered for years. And tell you something though? They're acting crazy in there. Stop! Bruce's brother that died in the they went hunting in November, I think, and 3 of them, the boat went down. They rescued one guy. Bruce's dad went out and brother went out looking for them. They found one guy. They never found Bruce's brother or the other guy. Then they didn't find Bruce's brother for a long time, because that Detroit River is nasty. But he used to come here His girlfriend lived here. Bruce's brother's girlfriend lived here. Her room was with where Nathan's is. He used to sneak in the window. When Bruce's other brother would come pick him up, because they lived in LaSalle, like this is far, he'd come pick him up, he'd go hopping out the window. Before we bought this place, there was a couple. They owned it, but before that, a lot of young people rented it. It was the party house. It was the party house of the neighborhood. Yeah. So this is pretty good. You know, it's not bad. Pretty good. I tried to get a million stories in it all to you all at once. I'm sorry. So I was searching online. What's at the mall. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. There's a torrent store in the mall. I thought you only got that online. I might have to check that out because I don't really like Penningtons anymore. Their sizes are weird in Penningtons, I noticed, and I haven't liked the style of clothing. It seems like they really cater to a really young crowd, where I'm looking for capris, like jogging pant capris, something like that. You know, I'm really not fancy. I like comfortable stuff. Give me a t-shirt and a pair of capris and my running shoes and I'm off, ready to go. I was talking to my sister. She said she thinks it's still there. I'm hoping it's still there. So, okay, we got the barking going on. A dog walked by, heck. Oh my gosh, a dog walked by. Okay, Sandy, okay. Okay. So anyways. Okay, you stop. Oh, Nate's gonna buy us lunch because it's my birthday. Not till Friday, but I said, I'm going shopping. I said, going into town. It's your mama's birthday. Do you want to buy lunch? He said, okay. So he's buying us lunch tomorrow. I don't know. I was thinking of picking pizza, but I don't know. I'll think about it. We had a poutine restaurant in town. I was thinking that. And then staff was saying that it's closed. It's turning into Indian food. Oh, I can't believe it. First time ever we get a poutine restaurant in our town, and now it's gone. I have never eaten Indian food in my life. I don't know if I'll like it. I might have to try it one day, but I don't know. Anyways, I better get off here. I'm talking your ear off. Thanks for joining me. Thank goodness we don't have to clean tomorrow. We can go shopping. Yeah, let me hear it, ladies. Yeah. I'll bring you guys with me. I'll pull you out of the purse and show you around. Good night, everyone.